Alright, so the Miami Heat team responded to Brendan Jennings' comments saying that the Milwaukee Bucks will win in six and there'll be a huge upset. Wade said he's going to be ready. He, as in Brendan Jennings. So I bet he's just saying, I bet he knows he's going to win. Bosch said he's one of those guys, which meaning like he's one of those guys that's confident. Can't even say that word. Confident in himself, and he can win. And LeBron said, I can only appreciate what we're doing. I don't care what Milwaukee's doing. He should care about what Milwaukee's doing, because if he just cares about himself and his team, then he's not going to win. So they just responded. Blackhawks said they're still going to try to improve. I don't think they should care. I think they shouldn't have their first line out for injuries, because there's a lot of injuries in hockey. And they already clinched the number one seed, so it's not like it matters. They're like the Miami Heat. If I was Spoelstra, the Miami Heat's coach, I would have sat like LeBron on the bench most of the game. And that's what he did. He had him for less minutes. I would have done that too. And Joakim Noah said he is doubtful for Game 1 versus the Nets because of a foot injury. He has missed 12 out of the last 14 games due to a foot injury. Yeah, so I think you have to take those risks in the playoffs, because without Noah is probably their best player right now. Without D Rose, D Rose will not return the rest of the season. The rest of the playoffs, which that is not good. I feel like he left in the playoffs last year, left game one of the playoffs last year. I feel like he should have came back game one during the playoffs last year. And I think Joakim Noah should play. I mean, you got to take that risk. And yeah, you got to take that risk. I mean, you're playing the Nets. Every game was close, and he averages about like 13 points, I think. So every game is like 2 points games. So they're gonna need his rebounds. They're gonna need his points, and I think he has to take that risk and play. I mean, this is the playoffs. You don't get any second chances, you know. Well, it's not like football where it's a one-game series, but it's okay to sit out one game. But I would try to play. I would try to be like the Manimal. The Manimal said he will only play if there's an emergency. So I would do that. I would sit on the bench with full uniform, and if anything happens, then I will play. Next, LeBron says he wants to repeat. He says it's going to be even harder because everyone's trying to beat the champions. He says he will also be one of the greatest of all time. Well, he already is all the greatest of all time. One of the greatest of all time. He's definitely not better than Jordan, I think. But yeah, it is harder to repeat. It is harder the second time because everybody wants to beat you. So I do agree with LeBron there, and there's really nothing to say about that because there's nothing to argue about that, and I do agree with him. James Harrison of the Pittsburgh Steelers agrees to a 2-year deal with the Bengals, which the Bengals are rivals with Seattle. Not Seattle, Steelers. And he said he's gonna destroy Ben Roethlisberger, which old teammates, so that could increase their rivalry. And I'm excited to see them face, and I'm excited to see James Harrison try to tackle Ben Roethlisberger. Last thing is Rutgers suspend lacrosse coach because of verbal abuse. And just about a month ago, the men's basketball coach was fired because he was abusing the kids, physically abusing the kids. And now they are videotaping every practice. They already did that, but they're going to be reviewing every practice every second. So like a practice is like 2 hours a day, 2 to 6 hours a day. I'm pretty sure it is, and so that's a lot of video to look over. if I was the campus, if I was part of the campus, I'd look at it live, because you can't just look at, because if you're looking at it live, he starts to do something, then you can break it up. But if you're looking on the videotape, all you could do is suspend him and fire him. But if you're live, you could suspend them and break it up, which is good. So I think every college could do that, every campus, because I mean, it might not just be Rutgers, Rutgers. It might be other teams. It might be every team. You never know. So I think every team should check over the videotape. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think they should do that. Yeah, they should do that. But that's all we have for today. It is now 9:49. I only have about 20 seconds left before they cut me off. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So hope you're having a great weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday Bum Day, I like to call it that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Sunday Bum Day. So just wait until they cut me off. They have not cut me off yet.